washer and dryer. Hi guys, so I wanted to make another video today. I know that it's been a long time since I've made one, but I wanted to do an updated foundation routine for you guys, showing you mostly what new product, or what, not, I guess not new, but different products that I've been using and that I've been liking lately too. And my foundation's changed a little bit since the last time I did one, mostly how I do the concealer and set my foundation. So I just wanted to show you guys all of that, and I hope you guys enjoy it, and thanks for watching. Okay, so first things first, I have been using the Lasting Finish foundation from Rimmel. It's like the 25-hour with Comfort Serum Broad Spectrum SPF 20. In 100 Ivory, that's my shade, so I think that's not the lightest shade, but it's the second lightest shade. And yes, I'm filming in my kitchen. I have a big giant window in my kitchen, and it gives the best lighting, especially the way like the sun shines, the direction of the sun. I have the best lighting in here, so if you want to see my face, this is probably the best place to see it. So I just still apply with my fingers, and I am not using a mirror, so cool. I'm using the viewfinder. Don't get mad at me for looking. I'll pull a mirror out in just a second to double check everything. So I'm blending it into my hairline and down my chin so I don't look like I'm wearing a mask. Let's check that out, see how that worked. I don't know, could have been bad. Oh, not too bad, did pretty good. My eyebrows are a little crazy, but that's okay. And for today, I'm not gonna wear a whole lot of foundation. If I was gonna be like at work or whatever, I would probably wear a bit more and kind of prep my skin a little better. So now I'm using this concealer palette, which has seen better days. There's kind of this like orangey, almost salmon color kind of. It's dark for me, but I use that under my eyes to kind of cover up my dark. But I'm using this salmon colored concealer, and I'm kind of blending it down like this to kind of get rid of the line. But I'm using this color first under my concealer because that color, or the salmon color, cancels out any of the pigment underneath my eye, just because of color correction and stuff like that. So now I'm using the Hard Candy Glamouflage concealer, and it's the heavy duty concealer. That's, I think, the only one they have. And you need like the smallest amount, like that much. I don't even know if you could see it. A tiny, tiny amount for like your whole face. And I usually only use it under my eyes anyway. And I just kind of pat it, and I think this one is the lightest shade because I like the lighter shade under my eyes because it just feel like it adds a brightening effect. Now I'm taking the e.l.f. loose powder. This is in sheer. Sometimes I use the other one. I don't really notice a huge difference, but I've kind of started, I saw this, like, I think I saw Tati, I think that's her name. She like started baking her foundation, and I started doing it too. I don't know. I saw it, and that's my dog. Go outside. Go. So anyway, go outside. She started baking her foundation because she said it helped her foundation last all day. And so I tried it while I was in school, and it really did work. It was, I feel like it's a lot for like an everyday thing, but it also does help if you need your foundation to stay all day. So usually I just take my puff and I dump the puff that comes with the powder, and I dump a little bit of powder into the lid, and I tap the puff into the loose powder. So there's quite a bit on there, and you're gonna look like a weirdo, I promise, but it's fine. So then I only usually do it underneath my eyes, and I make sure that there's no crease on my concealer, and I just pat the powder underneath my eye. And I don't know if you can see it a whole lot, but there is like loose powder on underneath my eye. And it just kind of helps absorb the oil of your foundation and your concealer, so that way it's not as easy to move around. So usually I'll do it underneath my eye, on my nose, and on my chin, but I didn't really put a whole lot of foundation on, so I don't really need it right there, but for the purpose of the video, I'll do it. So then, and I didn't even use a whole lot of powder because I really didn't have that much. But you can, you know, do a little, do a lot, do whatever you want. So I leave it like that for about 10 minutes or so. And so at this point, that's when I go in, I do my eyebrows, and I do all my eyeshadow. I don't do my eyeliner or my mascara. So I'll do my eyeshadow and all of that. And then I'll come back and show you. Alrighty, so now that I've done my brows and my eyeshadow and my powder underneath my eyes has set for a few minutes, I'm gonna take my big powder brush. Where's my mirror? There it is. And I'm just gonna wipe underneath my eyes. Sorry if the lighting's changing because I use natural light. If the cloud goes behind the sun, if the sun goes behind the cloud, then my lighting gets all thrown off. But so if it's changing, I'm sorry. I can notice it in here, but I don't know if you can, if it's showing up on camera. So I just take my powder brush and I just kind of wipe it all over my face. And the reason I've started baking my foundation more is because I feel like I'm not using as much powder, so it's not as drying on my skin, especially this time of year. Because I mean, I don't know if you can tell on camera, but I can see like my nose is pretty flaky, but there's not a lot I can do about that right now. I'm just gonna have to kind of suck it up. All right, I'm back. So, that was weird. My dog came inside and then he like saw me and turned around and went back out, whatever. So for my blush, I used this Milani blush in Luminoso, which is supposed to be a dupe for the NARS blush Orgasm. So I've only used it a few times and I love it. I've never used the NARS one, so I don't know if it's really a dupe or not, but that's just what I've heard. So I didn't break it, thank goodness. Whew, just throwing it. Didn't break it though. So anyway, for my highlighter, I used this NYX eyeshadow in Innocent, and I just use my finger and just like, you know, put it on all the high points of my face. I do my cheekbones and my nose. Usually, sometimes I'll do my lips, like my Cupid's bow, but not often. And then for my kind of contour or bronzer, whatever, I just like to add, because I am so fair, I like to add just a little bit of color kind of around my face. I don't know if you can see it a whole lot, but it looks like this is really harsh. So let me just blend that out real quick. Everyone, my mom's always like, you wear so much blush. Well, I like blush, so I'm gonna put as much blush as I want. So, heh. But I used the e.l.f. contour blush and bronzing powder. I do like this blush, but I use it a lot. But now I've started, let me just blind you guys. Now I use the bronzer like every day. I think it's the perfect fair white girl bronzer because it's not really, really dark or harsh, but you can, you know, build it up and get some good color out of it. So anyway, that is my final look. I'll probably just wear some chapstick today. That's about it. And, you know, kind of run some errands and clean house. But that's kind of what I've been doing most for my foundation lately. And just some of the products that I've been using on my face regularly. Let me know if you want kind of a how-to on the eyeshadow that I'm wearing or any other makeup tutorials or anything like that. Hope you guys have a great day and thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and comment if you guys liked what you saw. I know that I stopped making videos for a while. I got really busy with school, and then my husband and I bought a house, so we had all that moving stuff, and now that I've finished school and I'm gonna start working, I want to make videos. I don't know how regular it'll be, but I do want to make videos again because I really did love it. It was so much fun when I was doing it all the time. So please subscribe and leave comments and like my videos. It really does help me out and just kind of gives me that boost of confidence to know that you guys are watching and that you guys do like them. So thank you so much and have a great day. Bye.